Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to do a flat lay. This isn't really too hard. I try to keep my pictures nice, clean, and simple. That way the buyer can easily tell what they're looking at just by looking at the first cover shot photo. I usually only add about 3 extra items along with the item that I'm selling. It just keeps it nice and clean. There's not too many other distracting items, and it isn't too overwhelming for the buyer to look at. I usually take all my photos outside on my deck. I don't have any fancy lighting kits or backdrops that I've ordered. I really don't have the space for the extra stuff, so I use my deck. It's a great neutral background and the lighting outside is just great. This is a pretty good example of a typical cover shot that I would do, or a flat lay. Is all the items in this picture are pretty cohesive, and they would, I feel like, potentially maybe be worn with this skirt, and nothing is too overwhelming. And when you look at this photo, I feel like it grabs your attention, or would potentially grab a buyer's attention and make them click on the item to purchase it. This is a great example of what not to do. There's too many items and it's too distracting, and you can't really tell from first looking at it what is being sold. This is also another example of what not to do. It's a little windy here, but this is what not to do. You don't want to fold your items. You really want to see a clean whole shot of the item if possible. That really keeps it nice and cohesive looking, and the buyer can tell exactly what is being sold. These are some of the items that I would typically use in a lot of my flat lays. I do all kinds of accessories, shoes. I'd sometimes use the edge of like a vest or a shirt, and I use lots of necklaces and sunglasses and accessories just to make an item really stand out and pop against other listings. It really helps to grab the buyer's attention and sell it. I didn't have to buy anything extra, I just use what I have. These are just some of the things to keep in mind when you're doing a flat lay. Have great lighting and use a neutral background. Try to picture your entire item and to iron or steam items to make them look more polished to a buyer. Do not use excessive items in your photos, and do not use a filter to distort the image of your item. Here I've added just some examples of some flat lays that I've done. I'm not a professional, but I think these have turned out pretty cool. But keep in mind that sometimes the best flat lay you can do is just the item nice and pressed and clean on a clean background. Sometimes, you don't need a whole lot of accessorizing or you're overdoing it. So just keep that in mind. You can find me on Poshmark at rosieking, and thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this.